So when his kid's on the field for Man City, right now, Marmoush, he makes a huge difference to them. He has to play.
He was so productive when he played for Eintracht Frankfurt. First 4 games with City, no goals, no assists. When he finally got going, boy, it was pretty.
Right, but one of those appearances was a few minutes at the end of the game, and,
6 minutes,
then people are like, ha, 4 matches without a goal. But beyond the joy that Stevie's talking about, just talk about the skill set of what he brings. There is quickness to his game. Every time he does something, he does it at a change of pace, which, if you watch Manchester City play this season, they struggle to find quickness in their game. They struggle to find a change of pace that is actually effective. Not change of pace, Jeremy Doku, dribble, 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 touch, 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 then lose the ball. But quickness that is effective, that is efficient. And his runs beyond Erling Haaland make this team exponentially more dangerous. Because if you're a defender, you pay attention to the big, strong striker. Yes, Erling Haaland. And this guy runs beyond him, giving quickness in behind. When he does that, obviously, in the final third, they become far more dangerous and far more direct. Instead of pass, 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 pass. No, it's direct. We're getting in behind because we can be a threat in behind.
It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to know if this is Marmoush being on the field and making them play longer balls, or whether Pep's actually telling them. Because I saw Guardiola playing a long ball in behind for Haaland running into the hole in a wide area. When was the last time you saw a Man City player doing that? So I'd love to know whether it's Pep saying, or are the players on the field taking the initiative and seeing that ball and just deciding to play it. I'd love to know the difference.
Go ahead, Mario.
Yeah, but Stevie, you know, when I was in the stadium, you understand, I saw him play, Marmoush. You know what he does really well? And I think he set him up like that because Marmoush was a winger in the beginning. You know, the African nation, for example, he played as a winger. And then, you know, at his team, he was always like off the striker. You know, then they went after him. But okay, you cannot take Haaland out and play him as a striker. So what he does, he comes from the left and he makes that run inside. It was so clear on this goal, we could see it. But he has done that prior to this making these goals. But he always tries that because in a way he wants to be in the middle. But because he got to start from the outside, he makes that run. And one of the good things I like about him, he always wants his face towards the goal. He is rarely spending time on with his back to the situation. His way of playing is like, I want to be productive. And my productive is only going to happen when I face the goal and I do whatever it takes and you make sure you use my pace. He's so quick and he's built pretty strong because I saw him in the warm-up. The kid is really strong built. But one of the key things that he has is what Haaland is normally like, okay, he uses his pace too, but he normally receives the ball. And he is the hand of surprise. When people are all watching Haaland, then he comes in. So that's why I think what you just said, like, yes, they play sometimes a long ball and it's not like out of the, they just want to speed up the game because it takes too long. Exactly what you said, the tick, 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 tick. Sometimes it's not a surprise anymore. So they let you squeeze up to them and then allow you to leave 40 yards behind you. Who's exposed it? Marmoush exposed that space.
Mario, if memory serves, I believe you picked Real Madrid to beat Manchester City and advance in the Champions League as we take a look at the odds here, according to ESPN Bet. Of course, Real Madrid 3-2 winners away at City in the first leg. I wonder if after seeing City destroy Newcastle and then also, Mario, seeing what happened to Real Madrid dropping points against Osasuna, if maybe you're a little bit nervous about that prediction now.
No, because you know what the thing is with Madrid? I always feel like, you know, we don't have to call about when a big team needs to deliver, they are there. And Pep came out, he also said like, okay, the chances of us winning there, because it's very difficult there. If you go to Madrid, that stadium, regardless if you have the experience as a player, when you come there, it's something different. And for the players of Madrid, it's easy. For the ones of City, you understand, when they come there, they have experience. But I still think Real Madrid be you know, at home, yeah, they be just a step ahead of them. That's just me thinking, and I think just the way they play, regardless of the result that Madrid did in the weekend and what City did, I still think this is going to be like any other game when you call it a derby, for example. This is not a derby, but like two teams going at it, and it doesn't matter what you did prior to that game.
Pep says a 1% chance, Ale, for Manchester City More?
Well, it's higher than that. It is higher than 1%. And Real Madrid can be exposed and they can be vulnerable. And Manchester City has the players that could potentially expose Real Madrid and their frailties defensively. However, if you watch the first match, you would know that there were at least, not exaggeration, at least 6, maybe 7 clear chances for Real Madrid, which then tells you, as much as Manchester City can expose Real Madrid, guess what's happening on the other side? Real Madrid can expose Manchester City even more. Manchester City has so much difficulty, or so many difficulties, being able to stay with runners that come out of the midfield, controlling the pace of the game, controlling team speed, which, when you think about Real Madrid, you think about Vini, you think about Mbappe, you think about Rodrigo, you think about Bellingham coming from behind. Manchester City struggles to keep up with those runs coming in from deep. They struggle in 1v1 situations. They struggle in transition. They will struggle to defend. They will not keep it at 0, and they're not going to outscore Real Madrid. I think it's Real Madrid all the way.
Tactically, you see a path to victory for City?
No. They got to try and go forward and hope that they have a night defensively that they haven't had in a long, long time. It seems impossible that Real Madrid don't score a goal. That means that City need 3 to win, which means they're going to have to go forward. And then Ali just brought in the cavalry there, and Mbappe and Bellingham and everybody else, who absolutely destroyed them in Manchester. They're not going to stop them.